Okay, so the second part is to create, it says it contains, you're going to produce a report. What you have to remember is, when it means reports, that's the report. Before you can do a report, you have to do a query, because you base the report on the query. So when it says produces a report, you know you're going to do a query. Now, normally what happens is about the fourth bullet point in, it tells you all the fields that you need, okay? Shows only the records. So this bit we do after, has a turbine capacity. Okay, that's fine. The complicated bit is this, contains a new field called turbine capacity. So fits on one single web page. That bit you're going to do in the actual report bit. The top, this stuff here is going to be on the query, and this is going to be the report that's based on the query. That will become clear. So country, so it's country ID, name, number. So what you do is you click back on the database. It's a query. Use the query wizard. Now this is next thing's important. You're basing it on the table. I'll copy everything, but there are some we only need. Okay, country ID, name, number, distance. Country ID, name, number, distance. So we need all them. Operational capacity, height, C. Okay. Right, depth we don't need. Diameter we don't need. And it does actually say an order of where they should be in. I won't do all of this, but country should be first. So what I'll do, click on country, move it up. That's how you do it. So I'll click next. Now this bit here actually says, it always says, okay, sort data into ascending order of country and then ascending order of names. So you would go back to here, country, ascending, name. That bit's done. Okay, so that's done it all for you. Actually, search conditions might even be able to do, okay, yeah, shows only the records where the C is North Sea or Irish Sea and operation is yes. Hang on. Operational. I think I'd put equal to 1, and then I would do the other one. What are we looking at here? Okay, so you want North Sea or Irish Sea. You could try it here. Sea, and you would actually put like, and you would put Irish. Irish Sea or North Sea. Okay, this might not work, but at least you can see if it does. So I'd go, and C is like North Sea. I'll try it. It might actually, I'll just keep clicking next, do finish. Okay. Now that didn't work. So what I'm going to do is take off, just try it actually with that one, just click finish. Okay. Right, I'm going to go back to here. It's actually easier, I find, to do it the other way, slightly different way. Right. I'm going to come back again. Okay, click next. I'm just going to try and, hang on. The downside of not rehearsing this is I can sometimes screw it up. Click finish again. Okay. I think what's happened. Right. I'm going to try to get rid of this. It is actually easier not to do it here, I find. But it doesn't look like you can actually then get rid of it. Okay, looks like you can. So I'll try to click finish now. Okay, that's fine. Now, it hasn't actually found any records, which I'm not that surprised about, because I think if I write now, okay, so if we double click on it, that's the query. It hasn't found anything. So what you do is you right click and do edit. Okay, right, that's why. Country equals 1. I probably just clicked the wrong thing. Right, so this is the query. It's got nothing in the criteria. Okay, it hasn't sorted it either actually. So I will do that. It needs to be ascending order. That's what I did earlier, but it didn't seem to. I think it just cleared it, and then it was sorting with name. Okay, so I'm going to save that and then run it by clicking here. Okay, so it's worked. That would have just found every record, right? So to get 1 mark, if you put 1 in there, click save again, just run it. Lovely. So it's actually found all the operational records that are equal to yes, or in other words, equal to 1. Okay, so that will give you 1 mark. It's the bit that's gonna, the complicated bit is this bit. So we actually need to make a new field when the query is run, called turbine something. Okay, turbine capacity. So I'm going to, okay, just click that in for the moment, just make this bigger. This is the kind of the technical bit of it all. So, okay, so I'll just open the, just close the query. I'll just open the query up again. Okay, I'll just scroll over. The final one I'm just going to make slightly larger. So what we need to do is, right, turbine capacity. So I'm going to put that in here where it says alias. Right, this is where it gets a little bit technical. The table is actually called new. Oh, I keep doing that. The table is called new. I called it, if you click on table, I called it new. So what you do is, you do new dot, and your times in, sorry, you're not times in, capacity divided by number. Okay, so it's new dot capacity, so you have to put it in quotes. So it's basically looking at the field in the table called that, and you're dividing, I'll leave it without space, dividing it by number. So this is also in the table, it's in the table new, and the dot, you just put a dot, and the field name is number. Okay, I'll just save that, click on run. Nice, worked. Okay, that's nice. So that's it, that's the technical part of that. So you've now done that bit. Now you're doing, so you've done basically all of that. Okay, and you'll get a lot of marks for that. Now you're doing the reports. Basically, you save that, close that down. This is called query new. That doesn't matter, I'll just leave it as query new. That's important because when you click reports, you do the wizard, the report wizard, and I'm not going to spend too long on the report. Right, as long as you remember to choose the query wizard. If it's in, it won't be on table, but if it is, just remember query wizard. I'll copy everything over. Actually, this is the bit where, yeah, actually, no, that's fine. Calculates the total, the only technical bit is this bit. Calculates the total number of turbines and places it at the bottom of the report. So, copy all that, click next. Okay, this is where you could sort it in different orders if you want. I'll just click finish. And just see. Right. Okay, right. So this would be, this is the report. So that's what the report looks like at the moment. you can then just click on edit to edit the report. Actually, I'll close it down. To actually edit it, the format of it, you right click and do edit. So that's it. If it says label, there's a label there. So if it wants you to put, it's a bit slow, if it wants you to put a heading, you click on label, click again, there you go. It's a bit weird because you actually change it here. Okay, so you would put that and then, okay, it changes it there. What it said, I think, is we're totaling up the turbine, I think. Okay, total turbines in operation. Now you should, okay, text box. I'll put a text box there, footer. I'm just going to click off that. Okay. And the data is you're then going to add up, you're going to try and sum up the turbine amount. Function, I'll just click, I'll come back off that. So actually, if I do field or formula, click on those three dots. In theory, you should be able to just do equals sum. Click there and choose turbine capacity. Click OK. This is probably the bit, when you do this report, you always have something like this where you have to total or you have to count something. This is the bit that might, you might want to just practice, but even if you're not sure, if you just try it, at least, you might get part of it right, so you'll get a mark just for that. Now I'm looking at that, yeah, now that one hasn't actually, well, it's 5, okay, so clearly it's not done that right, because it's meant to be adding up all of these ones here. So I will edit that again. So even though it didn't work, it's getting into 15 minutes again. Even though it didn't work, I'll do the next video, I'll get it to work, but I'm going to edit that. Even if the theory behind that should work, but even if you screenshot that, where you've got data, even if it's wrong, you've screenshot it and they can see that you kind of understand the theory behind it. But I'll just save that. I'll save this video and then I'll sort that final bit out. And then that'll be it.